Europe, the Canary Islands, Tenerife. Sunday, March the 27th, 1977. Los Rodeos is the island's sleepy airport in the hills. It's not used to heavy traffic and normally handles just a few small planes a day. But this is no ordinary day. 12 noon. After an overnight flight from Los Angeles, Pan Am's flight 1736 is just 2 hours away from the Canary Islands. 12:30 p.m. Suddenly, Pan Am's captain, Victor Grubbs, receives an urgent message from air traffic control. A bomb has exploded at Gran Canaria Airport where he's due to land. He must now head for Los Rodeos Airport on the nearby island of Tenerife. He then tells the passengers what's happened. 1:38 p.m. Pan Am 747 is not the only plane diverted because of the bomb. Another jumbo, KLM flight 4805 from Amsterdam, is also diverted to Tenerife's Los Rodeos Airport. It touches down ahead of the Pan Am plane. 3 other diverted planes are already on the ground. Tenerife Airport is small. There's only one airstrip, and the air traffic controllers are not used to so many aircraft, let alone jumbo jets. And it's Sunday, so only 2 controllers are on duty. The passengers on the KLM plane set off towards the airport lounge to relax. 2:15. The Pan Am 747 touches down. It joins the KLM on the tarmac, waiting for Gran Canaria's airport to reopen. Gran Canaria is just a 25-minute hop away, but it could be some time before police there declare the airport safe from bombs. No one knows how long they'll be kept here. Tenerife's Los Rodeos Airport is situated in a valley. It's at an altitude of 632 meters above sea level. Low-lying clouds frequently roll down the mountains, shrouding the airport in heavy fog. But when the Pan Am plane lands, weather isn't a problem.
The conditions were good. They were clear and a beautiful day. I noticed that the airport was in a little disrepair, medieval to say the best.
Los Rodeos Airport opened in 1941. Facilities are severely limited. There's no radar to monitor planes on the ground. And today the runway center lights are out of service. With 5 big jets now diverted there as well, the airport can barely cope. The departure lounge is overcrowded. Passengers inside the Pan Am Jumbo are not allowed to leave the plane. 2:30 p.m. Police in Gran Canaria have cleared the bomb, and the passengers think they'll soon be able to get to their destination and start their vacations. But even though the Pan Am plane is ready to take off, it can't. The KLM Jumbo, ahead of it on the taxiway, is refueling. Filling the Jumbo with 55,000 liters of fuel will take 30 minutes. The Pan Am is forced to wait. But even after the KLM finishes refueling, there's still a delay. With no explanation, the Spanish authorities force the planes to sit on the tarmac for nearly 2 more hours. At 4:56 p.m., KLM's most senior pilot, Captain Jacob van Zanten, requests permission to taxi. 2 minutes later, air traffic control gives the go-ahead. On the Pan Am, Jack notices a change in the weather.
The fog started rolling in, and it was quite unusual to me because it would completely consume the airport. It was the difference between night and day.
The KLM 4805 taxis down the runway. There are 248 passengers and crew on board. The air traffic controllers instruct the pilots to proceed to the end of the airstrip, make a 180-degree turn, and wait for clearance to take off. Visibility is now down to 300 meters. None of the air traffic controllers can see the planes that they're directing. And there is no ground radar to help them. They are now totally reliant on communicating by radio. 5:02 p.m. The controllers give Pan Am permission to taxi onto the runway right behind the KLM. The Pan Am pilots are then told to turn off at the third exit and wait. Conditions are getting worse by the second. 5:06 and 18 seconds. The control tower tells the KLM crew to wait.
Okay, stand by for takeoff.
But they don't. Instead, Captain Van Zanten accelerates the KLM Jumbo down the runway. 5:06 and 45 seconds. The Pan Am co-pilot looks out of the window and is horrified by what he sees. The 300,000 kilogram KLM Jumbo is heading straight towards him. The Pan Am has 394 passengers and crew on board. Their only chance is to get out of the way as quickly as possible. Pan Am's Captain Grubbs forces the engines to full throttle. He tries to move the 747 out of the way. But it's too late. 5:06 and 50 seconds. The KLM smashes into the American Jumbo at 290 kilometers per hour. The air traffic controllers hear the explosions, but because of the fog, they can't see anything. They're unable to make radio contact with either plane. The KLM 747 has careered into the Pan Am, slicing off the upper deck. After the impact, the KLM crashes further down the runway. The tower controllers sound the alarm. These first news pictures show the firefighters tackling the blaze which has engulfed the KLM. They can't find any survivors. Because of the fog, they had no idea that just 450 meters up the runway, the Pan Am Jumbo is also in flames, with hundreds of people still on board.